Hi everyone, welcome back. And I want to start off this video. Yes, this is a everyday makeup routine video, but I actually want to start off by saying I bought these two reed diffusers from Bed Bath & Beyond when I made my first Bed Bath & Beyond haul. But I did not put them in the video. I don't know why. And then I did a second video and I still didn't put these in. So let me start off this video by saying, hey, I got these two. These were on sale. These are Bee and Willow Home reed diffusers. I looked online to see if they were still on the website. I did not see them. And obviously I went in store, but I wasn't looking for these. So I don't know if they have them. They were on sale. I got them for like $7, but see if they're still there. They're really pretty because they have that little floral, whatever the smell is, they have like a flower that matches it. So this one is a lavender, and they have some lavender like flowers in there. I don't know if they're real or maybe they're just there as decoration, and maybe as it goes up into the reeds, it actually goes into these flowers as well. And then this one is peony. And I don't know if that's a peony in there. I don't know what the flower looks like, but these are very, very pretty. And I had to pick them up because I was shopping for someone's housewarming. And I said, let me just get a few. I've never seen these before and they look really unique. So I said, let me get them. Okay, no, back to the makeup. Okay, so to start off my makeup, what I first do, obviously you have to wash your face and you have to put on moisturizer. So I don't have the moisturizers upstairs in my bathroom because everyone uses that bathroom and there's a bunch of products everywhere. So I have my moisturizers down here. Normally I use the Artistry Skin Nutrition Hydrating Gel Cream that I have here. But now that I've started to be putting on makeup, and also because I'm going outside of the house, obviously when I'm working or just going anywhere that's not indoors, I know that it's a good idea to be using some sunscreen. So Artistry also has this day lotion in the hydrating skincare line, and it looks like this. This has SPF 30 in it. So I was like, let me start wearing this, especially because you're supposed to be wearing sunscreen. But also, now that I'm starting to be making the hints of me even making this video using everyday makeup, I bought this when this line first came out. This is a Hydrating Primer by Artistry. And it has the primer in it, so right off the back, knowing that I'm putting on makeup, if I have primer in it, it works. That way I don't have to go either buying a separate primer, which Artistry does not have as of yet, so they have this, so that's a good thing. Or maybe they do and I just don't know about it. But between these two is really good for me to be using. But what I've been consistently using is the regular gel cream. But I put on, since this is just indoors, obviously I just put on the gel cream because I'm at home. I'm not going anywhere for now that I know of. So we're with that one. Okay. So now the next thing that I pick up is my pouch here that has all of my makeup inside of it. And this is my favorite item that I got from Artistry because I have everything in here ready to go. No issues. I don't have to go searching for like 5 different things. And what I do is either I do my eyes or I do my face. But for the sake of this video, I think I should start with my face. So throwing the hair back, tucking the hair behind the ears, I start off with this silicone thing here that I found at Ulta Beauty one day when I randomly went in there. But Artistry also has this beauty blender that everyone uses, but I had one once before. I had it when I was in college. It's very soft. I don't like to use these because I feel like they suck up the product, especially if you're using a liquid foundation. And I know everyone uses them, but I just like the silicone one better because what I put on here is going to go on my face, so I'm not using too much. and if it runs off, I can tell that I need to put a little bit more on, and it just feels like I'm using my product because it's not getting sucked into a sponge, and then I have to go wash it out, and I feel like I'm wasting product. And these products are expensive, so I am not using anything that's gonna take away that product that I could potentially be using. And whatever's left back, I just wipe it away with a tissue. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with these two liquid foundation. These are the lifting smoothing foundations with SPF 20 in it as well. From Artistry, this is the Youth Xtend edition. Ooh, sorry. I have two because I bought one for my sister, but she said it was too dark for her. But that's okay for me because I can use one as a contour, and the regular one is for me. I have caramel. This is the one that I use that matches me, and the one I got for her was mink, and that's what I use as my my contour. So when you open it, it has this little nozzle on it. I just squirt a little dab on there like this, and I put it on in like a few locations to make sure that no matter what I do, it stays there, it goes on. I'm not wasting any. I might have to put on a little bit more, especially on the forehead area and the nose. And I just rub it in. Okay, next I use my mink darker shade, even smaller amounts on here. Like, it looks the same, but I only put it here, here, a dot there, and a dot there, and then just blend it in. Okay. All right, so that's it for my foundation. Plop it into here. I sometimes, if I don't feel like putting on liquid foundation, I also have this Exact Fit powder foundation by Artistry. This, you have to buy this separately, and it only has this here. This is what you buy. This is the foundation, and then this is by itself. And you just put it back in, and it has a second part underneath here that has the pad that you use to put on your makeup. This is I like using powder foundation because I've realized that when I'm at work, since I'm moving around a lot of papers, I need the powder to keep in the shininess, I want to say, because I don't like to see like that. It looks like I'm in a sweatshop, but honestly I'm just moving papers. When I look at myself either in the computer screen or in my car mirror when I'm on break, and I don't like that look. It's weird, so I tend to go more towards this. But if I really feel like putting on makeup, I'll put on this liquid foundation routine, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. Okay, next, I do use concealer rarely, but it's actually over there, and I don't feel like getting it. But if I were to put on concealer, I put a dab here and here on both sides, and maybe on my nose, and that's it. Next, I do my eyebrows. So I have this 3-in-1 brow shaper. This is from the Parisian edition. This is no longer on the website, I don't think. Just a pot of the product, and then this like Eiffel Tower looking part is actually the brush. You pull it off, turn it around, and pop it back in, and it turns into your brush. And I think that's very cool. Alright, as you can see, I only put it at the front or the back tail of my eyebrows because I don't need that much product. My eyebrows are here, so if I add any more, they're gonna look really, really hairy. They kind of do now, but it is what it is. I'm still learning how to put on the eyebrows, so I learn as I go. Okay, next I have powder, honestly, because I'm really done with my face. I don't put on blush because if I'm going to work and I don't want to look too pink. So it has this powder thing in here with it like this. I just normally put my 3 fingers and I pat it in until the powder like flies up, and then I know it's on the pad and just pat it in. Okay. Next I have Artistry Studio New York Edition Midtown Medium To Go palette. Forgot about that for a minute. This has been here for some time with me. This was like among the first things that Artistry Studio came out with. Here's what it looks like. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because it has a drawing on the back that shows you where you can put your makeup. I don't even follow what this says. I literally just use it as a powder, an eyeshadow, whichever one I feel like using. And I take this eyeshadow brush here in the in the palette, and I just use whatever color I feel like using. So I feel like doing a little bit of a shimmer on the eyes, so I'm taking number 2. That's it. You're probably not going to be able to see it. I have on a lot of lights and it looks like it's all blending in, but hey, at least it looks smooth. So I rather have it do that. Next, I use my eyeliners. Either I have this liquid long-lasting eyeliner, or I use this long-lasting eye pencil for the eyeliner. But because I'm doing a video, I rather do the liquid because it's going to be darker. Whereas that is just like a shadow of the eyeliner. Oh, make sure you shake it first. There's a little ball inside of it that shakes around the product, so I like that because you know that it's not going to be all clumpy and not a consistent line of the product because of me not shaking it. So here we go. Okay. What I like about this liquid eyeliner is that it dries very fast. So if you mess up, just wait a few seconds and if you rub on it, it'll turn into like, you know when you use a pencil and you erase it and it has those little extra pieces, it does the same thing on your face. But that's how you also know that it's not going to run away because it dries. So nice and fast. And I like to do a little cat eye looking thing right here. And that's it. Okay, next I have my mascara. I normally use an eyelash curler, but I can't find that little rubbery piece in the thing. So it's somewhere in my gray thing over there, but I can't find it. So we're just gonna have to use the 3-in-1 as what it's used for, to give me both volume and lengthening. So I take it to the smallest size that it can go to do my first layer. I normally do 2. That way I know that the first one, when I do it small, it does it on all of the lashes, and then the second one I use the long size of the brush. Let's turn it so that it will do the lengthening. So let's make it small again and put it on. I also have a eyelash primer that I sometimes use, but I really don't use it every day. I only wear it if I know I'm going out and I want my lashes to pop. But for work, I just use the regular the wand. and just push the lashes up to make sure they curl while it's still drying. And that way you get the effect. You're gonna see the difference. I looked in the camera once before. Now, let me do it again. You can see the lashes again. This is not a great camera on this computer to see them, but in person, you can definitely see the difference. Okay. And that's it. That's it for my makeup. I don't really use a setting spray because when I haven't used that much makeup, like you saw how much I use, like the smallest amount, the most natural amount is what I do. If anything, it just enhances me now compared to the beginning of this video. And then I just use whatever lip product I can find in my little box there full of my makeup. This one I have Light Up Lip Gloss Rose Petal, just to add a little color, but it's gonna dry up at work anyway. And then I end up using my where is it? I have it under the pillow here. My Artistry Studio Pampered Pout lip balm as my go-to at work because there's dust flying everywhere and I don't want to get this all dirty from whatever is landing on my lips because there's stuff on it. So I just go with that and call it a day. Unless I use one of my matte colors, then that doesn't go away and it stays all day. Ta-da! And this is my everyday makeup routine. This routine normally takes me around like 15 minutes to do. And I have to wake up early to do it because that's 15 minutes of my time that I can be either making food or sleeping. Because again, I get there very early. I get there and sit in the car for an hour or over an hour. So I rather just, if I'm gonna put on makeup, I wake up sometimes at like 4:30, sometimes 5. It depends on what I know I'm going to need to do in the morning. I know, early, right? And then to be leaving at 4:30 instead of 5, but I rather leave at 4:30 because that's the latest that I can if I want to get the 8 hours of work in. Technically, I wish I can leave at 4 and not take my lunch break, but you have to. So 4:30 it is. And getting there at 6:30 and waiting until 8. Yeah, but thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah. Can't wait to see you guys again. All right, take care. Bye.